Hello, and welcome back to Kim Reads as we continue with Addy Saves the Day, Chapter 4, All for One. Addy and Harriet ran as fast as they could through the crowded fair, past the women's booths, past the pony rides, past the games they ran, nearly colliding with a group of soldiers who were pitching horseshoes. Addy's heart was beating very fast. She kept running and searching all around her for the girl with the carpet bag. "Addy!" she heard Harriet gasp behind her. "I can't keep up with you." Addy stopped and turned. "Let's split up," she said. "We both cut whistles. Blow yours 3 times if you see the girl, and I'll do the same." Harriet nodded, and Addy ran off again. Addy thought about trying to find Mrs. Drake and ask her help, but she decided that would waste time. She had to keep running. Suddenly, up ahead of her, Addy saw a group of girls walking along. One girl wore a red dress. Addy tore to the girls, ready to blow her whistle to call Harriet. But when Addy tapped the girl in the red dress on the arm, the girl turned around. She realized it wasn't the one who had been at the puppet stage. "Sorry," Addy said breathlessly. "I thought you was somebody else." She paused for a moment, unsure where to run next. She felt desperate. The older girl could be far away by now. Addy was about to take off running when she heard a whistle blowing. 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3 times. "It's Harriet," Addy thought. She found the girl. Addy ran toward the sound of the whistle. Out of the corner of her eye, Addy saw the girl running past the woman's boots, clutching the carpet bag close to her. Harriet was right behind her. Addy joined in the chase, her arms and legs pumping hard, her heart pounding and her whistle bouncing against her chest. Harriet was closing in on the girl when suddenly, slam! The older girl turned and swung the bag with all her might, knocking Harriet down with a sickening thud. Addy heard Harriet cried out in pain. Addy raced to see if she was hurt, but Harriet yelled, "Go, Addy! Don't let her get away!" 2 women rushed to Harriet to help her, so Addy continued to chase. "Stop that girl!" Addy yelled, pointing to the girl. "Stop! She's a thief!" The girl made a quick turn past the food booths. Addy took a shortcut, jumping over the row of ice cream freezers. She caught up the girl as she came streaking past the freezers. Addy reached out, grabbed the handle of the carpet bag, and held on with all her strength. Just at that moment, Reverend Drake and 2 other men rushed towards Addy and the girl. The tall girl let go of the bag, sending Addy crashing to the ground. The girl took off, disappearing into the crowd. Addy was still holding the handle of the carpet bag for all she was worth when Reverend Drake helped her stand up. "Are you all right, Addy?" Sarah and Harriet pushed through the crowd in time to hear Addy answer, I'm fine, Reverend." Her dress was torn at the hem, and one knee was bruised, but no serious harm was done. The 3 girls smiled at one another. "I'm glad that girl ain't hurt y'all," said Sarah. "And I'm glad you got the bag, Addy." Harriet didn't say anything, but she reached out and gave Addy a quick hug. "Sarah told me about the theft," said Reverend Drake. "We've been following you, but you were running so fast we couldn't catch up with you." "I had to catch her," Addy explained, still out of breath. "I couldn't let her get away with the money, not after we worked so hard." With great relief, Addy handed the carpet bag to Reverend Drake. "I think the money box is in here, Reverend Drake," she said. Reverend Drake opened the carpet bag. Everyone in the crowd gasped when he pulled out 3 money boxes. "Why, there must be $50 in these boxes," said Reverend Drake. "If you girls hadn't stopped her, there's no telling how many boxes she would have taken." "It was really Addy who saved the day," said Harriet, with her quick thinking and her quick running, added Sarah. "No," Addy said, "it was all of us working together. None of us could have caught her alone." "I'm very grateful to all 3 of you girls," said Reverend Drake. "I guess you're probably tired out. The other children can take over the puppet show." "Oh no," Addy said. "We ain't tired. We need to be getting back to the stage so we can do one last show." "That's right," said Harriet with a happy look at Addy. "It's easy when we help each other." "All right then," said Reverend Drake. "I'll come with you. I've been wanting to see one of your shows all morning." When they got back to the puppet stage, Addy and Sarah took their places behind the stage and pulled the blanket over themselves. Addy picked up the soldier puppet again, and Sarah found her dog puppet. "Riddle me this," Addy made the soldier ask the dog. "What's smaller than you, but can put a bear on the run?" A cat. A cat? Sarah had the dog puppet answer. Oh no, silly, said the soldier puppet. Suddenly someone in the audience spoke out in a deep voice. That's an easy riddle. Even my little sister knows that one. It's a skunk. Addy's heart stopped still. She threw out the blanket, popped up from the stage, and looked straight into the face of a soldier who looked just like Papa, but it wasn't Papa. Addy? The soldier cried. Sam? Gasped Addy, not trusting her eyes. Sam, it is you. She ran out from behind the booth and threw her arms around him. Sarah, Harriet, and Reverend Drake watched. Oh, Sam, I can't believe you're here, said Addy. She pulled back to get a good look at Sam. Then she realized Sam was missing an arm. Gently, Addy touched the empty sleeve that was pinned to his shoulder and then turned a sad face at Sam. Don't cry, Sam said. His voice was much deeper than it had been the last time Addy had seen him. I'm fine. I lost my arm in a battle, but I'm here. I'm telling you, I'm lucky to be here. I just got to Philadelphia yesterday. Now everything's going to be all right, Addy. Now that I found you, everything's going to be all right. Addy laughed and smiled up at her brother through tears in her eyes. You found me, she teased. We've been looking for you so long, Sam. She stopped and gave Sam another hug, too happy to talk. Come on, she finally said. Let's go find Mom and Papa. Addy skipped next to Sam as if we were in a happy dream. Riddle me this, Sam, she said. What holds a family together so tight that nothing can pull it apart? I give up, said Sam with a smile. It's easy, said Addy, looking at her brother with pride. It's love. And that is the end of that story. Join us next time for the final one. Goodbye.